Andy Scott, a difficult time for the club. Finally the season starts and there seems to be a positive atmosphere around the club.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the way that things have come together in the last several days really. It's been hectic, it's been very difficult for everyone involved and frustrating at the same time, but it seems to be coming together. There's a lot of unknowns out there at the moment really, with the fact that we got the squad together so late and fitness wise and preparation, but generally there's a really good atmosphere around the place now, and I think when the actual football does start, then it makes everything seem a lot better than it was sort of last week or the week before.
Is it a case of turning that adversity into a positive, of using the challenge as a motivating force?
I think that's part of it, but certainly my focus with the players will be the fact that their effort and their commitment to the club during the month of July, when they haven't been getting paid and we've been training, we've been working their socks off, and there's been a lot of toing and froing and there's a lot of uncertainty. If they can take that into the season and show that togetherness that they've got, then we're only going to get stronger as a group, and so that's what we'll be talking about, and we'll be making sure that we aren't here as underdogs. We don't want to be looked at as underdogs. We're here as a good set of players, and we're only going to get better as we start playing together more, and we can do more work on the training ground with the group of players that I want. I think everyone's going to have to be a little bit patient because of the circumstances and the fact that we haven't really put a team out on the pitch yet that's going to play together. So there's a little bit of uncertainty there, but I'm very, very pleased with some of the players we've brought here, and confident that as time comes on and we can work with them on the training ground, that it's going to get better, and we're going to be a good side to play, and we hopefully pick up enough points to get us safe this year.
Is there any point in asking about are there any expectations for the season? Is there anything within the group?
Well, I think the initial thing is we've got to stay in the league. Anything over and above that is going to be a bonus. I think it's very easy to start crowing about what you're going to do and saying this, that, and the other. And we all know what happened last year with predictions in pre-season, and we know where we ended up now. So, listen, if we can just take it very, very slowly and one game at a time. I know it's a cliche, but we are in a situation now where this club was probably hours away from going out of business. So every game we do play should be a bonus, and I think that we can use that to advantage and enjoy it. And the fans, certainly the reaction and the way that they've responded to everything that's gone on, they want a team playing for their colours and showing that they want to play at this football club, and I think that we've got some players here that will prove that and show that every game. And if they do that with the quality that we've got, then who knows? It's going to be a bumpy ride. There's going to be lots of ups and lots of downs. That's just natural. But if we get the end result and we stay in the league and we play some good stuff along the way, but we show a committed attitude and one that's together and one that wants to move forward and improve, then I think everyone will be happy with that.
And it is a new squad, a young squad. How do you assess it? What are its overriding characteristics?
Well, that's the thing. I'm hoping that we're going to get the blend right. We have got some young players, some very young players and inexperienced players, but we've also brought in some experience as well, and hopefully we can bring another player in who's going to add a bit more experience. But the blend might be right, and we're hoping it's right. We think that we've got some very good quality in the players that we've brought in. We've got lots more energy and enthusiasm, and we've got players that want to prove a point. And it's going to take a little bit of tweaking here and there as games progress, and we're going to come up against some teams who have got huge budgets and been together a long time, and that's going to be difficult sometimes, but as long as we keep persevering in how we want to play, and the attitude of the players and the commitment on the training pitch as well as on a match day, then we're going to get better and better and better and stronger. And if it clicks quicker than we imagine, then great. If it doesn't, then we're just going to be patient, keep working in it, and things will come good for us.
And You mentioned the budgets of some of the teams in this division. Effectively, it is a League 3 in all but name, and it is a very tough division.
It is, and you look at the sides in the league, and there's a lot of ex-Football League sides in here that have been here a while, and even teams that haven't been in the league. Newport got back into the league after a long absence, and Forest Green are putting a lot of money into it. Luton have obviously spending, have got a huge squad and an experienced squad, but you've got other clubs who have been in this league a long time, and they know the level, they know the division, they understand what's required, and that's something that's not necessarily all of our players and everyone has got that. So we're going to have to adapt very quickly and learn very quickly and understand what's this league requires to be successful, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we do that.
And Grimsby are going to be one of those teams that will feel they should be up and around the top of the table at the end of the season, and if it wasn't a big enough challenge, there's a familiar face in the opposition dugout. Yeah,
they did very well last year. I went to the trophy final with my brother's joint manager there, and they were up against Wrexham, who were another big side, and both those sides will be expected to be at the top again. Grimsby got into the playoffs and missed out to Newport, obviously. So yeah, we couldn't have really got a harder journey for the first game, but sometimes getting a team that's expected to be at the top early on, you might catch them cold a little bit. They're obviously not going to know what team we're going to play, because we don't even know what that is at the moment, to be honest. But it's obviously my brother being in charge, it has a little bit of dimension. But to be honest, and I'm completely honest, today being Thursday is the first day I've actually been able to look at Grimsby and prepare for them, because we just didn't know what team we were going to be able to put out. We had an embargo, so there was different possibilities of who we could play and who we couldn't play. But now that's being lifted, then we can put the side out that we want to put out. But clearly, I'm still working on bringing players in as we speak. So it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be one of those that it could click very quickly. But it's a good place to play, Grimsby. There's always a big crowd there first day of the season. It's exciting, looking forward to actually playing football rather than worrying about finances and worrying about whether this football club's going to be in business. And I think credit's got to go to everybody who's been involved in making sure that we actually are going to fulfil this fixture on Saturday.